keep giving all my secrets out, I'll be like you. You'll know my shot.
How you doing, guys and gals? It's Doug Wilson from YHCO Customs Outdoors. Like, I got to stress the outdoors part, right? Because we do a lot of outdoor stuff on this channel too. This is the second annual YHCO Customs Outdoors Winter Rendezvous. It is freezing, but not sub-zero. So I'm going to take you around and look at the camp, and we're just going to show you some what we do. You know, we're just hanging out. So this is like a hangout video. So if you stay tuned, we'll get right to it.
I'll say, I have no idea what to do with it. Just bleed out, motherfucker. You know what, Mike? When I took over my medical platoon, I taught all those guys that kind of shit, okay? Not to rely on the Army medical system to take care of you as field medics, okay? And I told them all the little tricks of the trade that'll help them out, okay? And that's Dr. Bonner's soap. You can douche with it, gargle with it. You can wash with it, you can wash your hair with it, you can brush your teeth with it. It's a catskill type thing. Okay.
Yeah, I got it right now.
Dr. Bonner's. And you can get it at REI. I get the big bottle.
We're right beside Antietam Creek. Antietam Creek. Those of you who are familiar with the Civil War, you know, Civil War buffs, Civil War historians, the Battle of Antietam in the Civil War was a pretty bloody campaign. Got my buddy Chad Norris is packing up. Chad, it was great having you, bro.
It was a great time. It got just cold enough to make me feel like a man again. But now it's time to go back to the real world. And so it was a great reset for the soul.
Roger that.
I would say. So, Doug, thanks again for having me.
No problem, brother. This is the YHCO hooch. It's my hunker down hooch. I can just barely sit up in this shelter, but I tell you, there's enough room for me and the dog. And then because the tarp itself, the tarp tent, is so open in the front, you see that big opening there? I generally put an awning over top of it with another tarp. So even with those two tarps, it still only weighs about a pound, if that. I think I am going to buy a hammock. Probably going to go with a war bonnet system. From all the research I've been doing, war bonnet seems to be more up my alley. Right here at Antietam Shelter, we're kind of on an island. The whole thing is surrounded by water. You know, you got this stream here, you got that stream over there, right? And then there's a stream up there that crisscrosses, and we're on a big giant island. I don't believe it's ever flooded, though. I've never been here when it's... If it's ever flooded, I have never heard of it. Maybe I'll take this opportunity to show you guys some gear. You already saw the tarp. So... You all saw my MSR reactor stove that was sitting on the picnic bench there. My backpack is an Osprey Aether 70. Osprey Aether 70. And I tell you, Osprey makes one of the best internal frame backpacks I've ever used. You know, you guys know I like what works and works well. So, and with internal frame backpacks, it's all about the suspension. You can build the neatest, prettiest, toughest pack bag in the world, but if the hip belt and the shoulder straps and the suspension itself is not designed to carry the weight that you want to put in it, it's going to ride like a sack of potatoes on your back. It's all about the suspension, man. That's what internal frame backpack. And the military just started figuring that out in the early 80s. So they got some pretty nice packs now for the military. There's my bushcraft kit right there in the corner. Everything I need for bushcraft, you know, bushcrafty stuff. And the sleeping bag is, let's see, a Lumen Plus from REI. An REI Lumen Plus. For you bigger guys, this is a great bag. It's about a 15-degree bag. It's synthetic fill, weighs about 3 pounds, and it'll take you down to about 15 degrees. Last night it got down to like 29. I was toasty, no problem. You know, you get inside there with some thermals on, some polypropylene long underwear or whatever, you know, Under Armour. And you'll be warm in this bag down to, you know, whatever. If you're a cold sleeper, I'd go with a different bag. You know, but this one does well for me in these kind of temperatures. If it starts to dip below 25, 20, I bring my Marmot Cull, which is a minus 20-degree bag. And that one is down. Or I'll bring my Western Mountaineering bag, which is 0 degree. It's called the Bison, I believe. That's also down. And you can see this shelter sets up with trekking poles. I have another one by this guy too. I'll put it in a note. I forget the guy. It's like Dan's Tarps or something like that on Facebook. So I'll remember. I'll put it in a note. All right, so that's it for that. Oh, the sleeping pad is a Thermarest X-Therm. It's inflatable. I have a little mini pump that inflates it from Thermarest. So I think the pump weighs like 2 ounces. But you can blow it up, you know, manually.
Super glue, because of this super glue, what you need to learn how to do, you need to learn how to do a butterfly dressing. Okay? The butterfly dressing, well, there's a way to make them out of a regular Band-Aid. Okay? And you just got to take the Band-Aid, cut down the middle, and spread them out to make a butterfly. So you can have a butterfly.
There's Mike McGowan's setup back there. This place is gorgeous, guys. This is where we hold all the rendezvous. We can have an open fire. We can set traps and snares, you know. I'll show you the scissor snare that I built yesterday. It's already set. That's going to be on a separate video, the scissor snare. Pretty effective traps. Alright guys, Doug Wilson from Yellow Hawk Customs Outdoors. Just a walk around the camp. We'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.